broken glasses on, so they're gonna be kind of crooked. But just, hold on. Sorry about that. But yet and still. Anyway, okay, let's talk for a minute, people. Since I am here and nothing's changed, got other job interviews coming up and everything. So let me just talk a little bit about me. You know, I can't change who I am, but a lot of people want to be who I am. I've already talked on my Facebook Live about how I saw my father shot at 3 because he was trying to take me from my handlers and the fake family that I thought was my family. And other people around here that's been trying to keep me bound and down from being who I am, and also taking money that's also mine. Then you got the clone women. You know, I remember seeing 2 women that looked exactly like me, but they were not me. It wasn't me. They didn't have my beauty marks or my spot where I made when I was little. They gave me chickenpox 3 times. They kept shooting me up with the crap. And then after that, it was measles. This was your government or your, you know, health care officials. All this crap they kept doing to me as a child. And then we got the witchcraft. We got the poisons. This was constant. This was like literally constant. Like I was sick every single year. But moving forward, coming to find out that all this stuff has been a setup. Then to come to find out that stuff you've been inventing your whole life, stuff you've been writing down, plans, you're finding out these people that's supposed to have been families been taking your plans and making money off of it. But you don't get a dime of it. Then they sit back here and they take your information. Even with the Rainwater, Houghton, Saxton, they were my last lawyers I had against the Little Rock School District that busted hit me 4 or 5 years ago back in 2020. And they gave me $11,000 before taxes, and after that I had $8,000. But I didn't even get a chance to go to court on that. That was like, but then they got 157 or 175 something $1,000 from the actual settlement from the school district. I didn't get that money. There's no justice for that. His name was Bob Saxton. He was the one over it, and they didn't care. More mail and everything's been rerouted, trying to keep me from having it. Then after that, when I was about to get everything, they had me kicked out of my house because my landlord was working with them to make sure I don't get any money because they got paid to kick me out. And that's the only way I could talk about with these, you know, threatening text messages and all the other stuff. Now, in the situation I'm in now, how you doing? Now in the situation I'm in now, I'm like, okay, trying to start over in a brand new place, brand new city. Don't want to be here because this is not the place I would ever be in, but it's like a place where you go to die because there's really nothing here. Just been reflecting my whole life. I'm like, this has been the story of my life. The people to keep me down, bound, and silent, they move me around. They move me around to make sure nobody knows who I am. Well, I'm tired of being silent. And if you wanted me to be silent, you shouldn't have birthed me in this jacked up tail earth. And it's sad because I love Mother Earth. She's awesome. But it's the people or the beings in it that makes it horrible. Especially somebody like me. The people or the beings in it make it horrible to live and unbearable to live in. But moving forward, then you sit back here and you wake up even more so to who you used to be or reincarnations. And you like, you got these different gifts and everything. Oh, and another thing, I don't know I don't know if it's FBI, probably NASA. NASA probably got this situation going on where I'm constantly between my dream state and my woke state, and I keep seeing these people walking around in the ethers above me. Cut it out. It was two white women above me last time. One had on a greenish yellow shirt. Talk about she's manifesting because I was in the midst of manifesting what I needed. It was two of them. I don't want to call them witches, but they could have been witches. I don't know. You got a lot of evil, stupid asses up there doing stuff in the ethers. She's manifesting. We got to stop her. That's between my dream state and my all the way up state. And then I saw six, seven, was it 8 or 9 men? I mean, y'all bastards really don't like me at all, do you? Y'all don't like me at all. For y'all to constantly be over my soul trying to keep me from manifesting anything in my life. You all are sorry pieces of shits. Y'all are. So I went ahead and put in I put in an order to heaven and said, I need these folks gone because y'all trying to keep me and my kids from having anything. I mean, anything. Anything at all. This is manifestation planet. Like if you believe it, you dream it, you can manifest everything. I know. I was like top tier at it when I was a kid. These folks that I grew up around, they really benefited off of me doing that. But now as I'm older and y'all keep on using these energy weapons or using these energy tactics to keep me drained, I ain't gonna be this way too much longer, people. And I keep telling y'all, enjoy your life. Enjoy what life you have left. This is probably gonna be your last one ever having. And some of you guys ain't gonna make it to see 2027. A lot of y'all gonna be dead by then. And that's just what I know. I wish it'd be sooner for some of you. A lot of you, honestly, I wish it'd be sooner. But I can't do nothing about it. Time only tells, and time only takes people out as it goes. Only God has that, or the Creator has that jurisdiction. Thank you, Lord. But y'all, I just want to put on here that the people that constantly like hovering over me when I sleep, trying to keep me drained, and then you got these helicopters and everything going on. Oh, I'm gonna see 2027, not unless God comes in and get us up out of here beforehand, which I pray He does. There's so many other dimensions to go to. Way better than this crap right here. This is crappy. I know everybody's like, "Oh my God, she called this world crap." It is. I mean, look at what you got here. You got all these secret societies here. All of you basically ruining regular people's lives or regular beings' lives. It's not bothering you, but because you feel threatened because this person is a certain position or in a certain ranking or have a certain, thank you, Lord, skill, talent, or gift. Here you come trying to come in and take it because you don't want her to have it. You don't want him to have it. And then a lot of y'all don't like women. Lying to yourself, marrying women just to sit back and say you got a wife and kids because you just want a lineage, but you really love men. You love getting it up the butt. Let's just talk about it. You do. And you don't like women. But yet still you come in here trying to be with a woman just to say, hey, I got a legacy. I got a legacy. This was not the way it's supposed to be. But I'm to a point where I'm like, if this is the way y'all want it, have at it. Just leave me alone and give me what's mine so me and my kids can get up out of here. Y'all ain't ever got to worry about me ever again. I mean, honestly. And everybody's like, well, we need her energy. Sweetheart, do y'all know y'all have enough energy to pull down the sun? Let's talk about it. See, people don't want me talking about the real things, but I'm going to talk about it right quick just to help you guys out. You have enough energy to pull down the sun if you want to. That's why they do energy harvesting off of you. They don't want you to know your real power. And Lord, I'm doing my best to stay good. I am. Y'all don't realize I'm doing my best to stay good. because I'm doing everything I can right now just to keep things going. But you guys got enough power to pull down the sun. You have enough power to, you know, call in the things to be not as though they are. That's what faith is, right? That's what faith is, right? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Let's just talk about it. It's energy, people. That's what faith is. Why do you think they keep on having these energy harvesting weapons around here, constantly trying to keep people's energy low? They're trying to keep you from being who you need to be. Trying to keep you from being who you are. You gotta wake up. This Bible works. If you got people doing black magic and witchcraft on you, let me tell you what I've been doing here. Black Magic and Witchcraft. This here is a book. Believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you what the Bible is. The Bible is a book of spelling words, spells, but not the way you think the dark does. This book is a book of things that people use and ask the Most High God, Yeshua, Jesus, to come in and help them with all the evil witchcraft that's going on. But it's not really much as spells like you doing the whole little, bippity boppity boo thing. No, 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 no. These are spelling words. You are invoking God or asking God to come in and fight your battles. I'm going to tell you the ones that's been working for me. If you still have people doing witchcraft against you, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in and tell you the ones that I know has been working and it's going to continue to work. And God is going to continue to get his angels in here to make sure that we are okay. Excuse me if I've been in a bad funk today. Doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I just don't like I really honestly truly believe that the life I was given was really hijacked and done me wrong in a lot of ways, for people to have what they want and for me to have nothing. It was not supposed to go this way, not at all. The more I pray and fast and ask God, and hey, it's like the more I'm getting revealed, more revelations coming to me, and I'm like, I was damned if I did. I mean, I was damned if I did before I even came down here. I was like, really? This was like before I even came down here, it was already jacked up. So it's like we gonna make sure we keep her and make sure nobody helps her. And if you ever noticed something, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say that true love, you really need to sit back here and realize that for true love, you really got to be able to harness in on yourself and love you first before you love someone else. And a lot of people, especially a lot of men, y'all don't love yourself like y'all think you do. Y'all too busy chasing women everywhere and chasing men and chasing this and chasing dreams and chasing. Have you ever sat back here and thought about healing your own wounds inside yourself? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about going in doing some self-reflections and say, what is wrong with me? Why can I not be faithful to one person? There must be some insecurities in me that I need to get out the way, that I feel like I got to get the next best thing. I got to get the next best thing, the next, the next, the next, because what I have is not good enough. Are you thinking, I'm thinking that you're thinking that you're not good enough. That's the problem. You don't think you're good enough to be with just one person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be sitting around here having a good woman on one side and having another woman on the other side and having a dude on this side and having another female on that side, looking at some chick that just got out of high school on that side. It's some issues you need to worry about with you. What is going on inside of yourself that you cannot get yourself balanced? Yeah. I'm still the angel of balance, y'all. I don't care what you say. I'm not changing that. Balance has to be on this earth. And but going back to what I was saying, the first thing I was reading and fasting and praying over is Psalm 7. Psalm 7 is a very big war cry psalm. Then after that, you can go to Psalms 18 and 19. But I'd read Psalm 19 last. The next one would be Psalm 66. No. Psalms 35. Psalms 31 is good too. But Psalms 35, after you do that, read Psalms 35. And you read these out loud. You don't read them to yourself. This is not like you reading yourself a book. You're reading this and praying, asking God to come through and make a difference. I'm doing this 2 to 3 times a day, to just ask the Lord to come in and really just take over the situation and get you out of this bad situation with these witchcraft doctors and all these witches and warlocks and all that stuff, to stop all the stupidity and craziness. Okay. Um, then after you do 35, let me see here. After that one, we do 66. And after 66, you do Psalms 19. I will go in here and read them all to you, but y'all should know how to read, okay? But I will say Psalms 31 is at the end of it. I was talking to the Lord the other day, and he just had me going different Psalms and reading them out loud. And this is mostly keep you encouraged that the Lord knows how to do things. This is how the Lord works. He goes by your faith, right? This here, this here is the faith giver. Okay, this is your will. That's this. The Bible is your will on what you can and cannot receive from heaven, what you can and cannot do, right? Well, if you go by the will of God, this is telling you what you have rights to. Okay, you having some people attacking you or doing things to you, even if it's in your own workplace. This is what you get the word of God out for. And you go to the Father about what's going on. And after that, you put your faith in Him that He's working it out, because He is. Things have gotten quiet for me over here. And then He starts revealing to you a little bit more how He does things. Let me see here. Psalms 19 is at the very end. The reason I say do Psalms 19 last is because this is put the nail in the coffin for the actual battle. I say read Psalms 19 at the end of every last one of the times. I say do this 2 times a day, morning and night. Read your Psalms. Okay? After you read your Psalms, you can go over Proverbs. Proverbs has a lot of good ones too, but Psalms is your war cry. Psalms right now is your war cry to get out of the bad situations you're in if you're still having witchcraft hit you. Okay? And I'm not stopping. I can't. I gotta keep going. That's one. For two, if it goes down to the situation I'm in with these so-called people that's been stealing from me, I haven't heard anything. I know that I've changed over my address, and I'm still having, I just started getting mail. Like, it's been, what, 2 weeks ago? And I just got 2 pieces of mail today. Wondering what happened with that. Not sure which courts to call, because in the other court I called before, they wasn't answering my phone call, if they just ignored me like I was crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, yes, I do know what's going on. Y'all just not trying to answer my question. But let's see what else. The courts in California where I know my house is, where my aunt left me a house, Beatrice DeVoe. I know when she left me a house there. Her last name wasn't DeVoe. She got remarried. Don't know which courts to call there, because the court I did call last month, a month before last. No, it was October, November, October-ish, before I got pushed out my house. I had to know the county or something that she was in, or I knew the city, but I didn't know the county or something, and I didn't know where to go from there. Everybody said like I need to have more information than what I got, and I don't have any, and everybody's keeping information from me. Even when it comes down to this insurance check I'm supposed to be getting from my grandmother that passed, Emma Collins. She was the one who put my name down there for all the hell I went through and all the sex trafficking and everything that they did to me in her house and other people that they did. That was her way of paying me back for what she allowed to happen. And that's why my name was on it. She was trying to right her wrongs through that way. She said, when I pass away, you'll be the one getting it. Because I should have stood up and said something, but I didn't. Let me see here. But like I said, I think Cherie was the one who got that check, or the other family members got that check and cashed it. They didn't let me have that either. And I don't remember or know which company it was that did that insurance claim. I wish I had information on it, but everybody was so hush hush about everything that I was supposed to get, from even when it came down to the information on Papa, Ward Collins Sr., his information, because my name was on there. It's like everybody heard up and shut up, whoever shut up everybody, and everybody got paid off or whatever. But then we talk about my real parents. And I met my real half sisters, or sister, and maybe cousins. I don't know. They came in, you can tell there's foreign. They came in and did their little beepity boppity boo and all they spell work in Walmart. Even came to my house when I was living out there in Arkansas, acting like they wanted to buy the property. They didn't want to buy the property. They wanted to see, oh shit, she's still alive. She's still living. Oh my God, she's still alive. Then try to find everybody to kill me off there. It didn't work. I'm still here. And this is such BS. And it's like each time I go in, I pray. If I even have any kind of visitations from an ancestor or anybody, I'm getting up. I'm trying not to cry. It, it's bad when you have your own ancestors apologizing to you in your dreams. Like, baby, we're sorry. You're going through so much. They're giving you hugs in your dreams. You're going in, you see people that passed on, and they are utterly hurt and sorry that they got so many evil people, even people in the ethers, angels that's supposed to be doing what's right, that didn't, because they want to be evil and hateful. It's sad when you see the discrepancies on everybody's hearts on how evil they are off of somebody who is who they are, and I'm not changing who I am because you don't like it. It's like, if you ever want to know how people really feel about you, just have more than them in anything. In anything. Uh, have more than them in anything. You'll see how they really feel about you, because they don't have it. I had a friend of mine, his name was Jerry. Didn't know him long, but he became a good friend. Called him Tom and Jerry. I think he was killed recently. Didn't even tell him bye. It's like everybody who wants to talk to me about something that's going on with my case wound up dead. Anybody who's trying to help you in your case, because he, from what I remember, he was FBI. Anybody who's been helping, anybody who tries to help anything, they wind up dead. And there's nobody to talk to about this. Nobody's going to take on the responsibility of what's been going on, because anytime anybody tries to, they want to be in a coffin, and next thing you know, I'm back in the dark. The people supposed to be helping turned, because they got turned out with money, and I heard dicks up their butts because they all joined these doggone secret covens, so they start sleeping, men start sleeping with each other to get the money and to keep me kicked out again, and then make sure they take whatever was mine. Greed is a whole nother monster that people don't realize how hard it is for your soul to come back from it. What profits a man to gain the whole world but loses his soul? What profits a God? What profits a man? What profits an alien? What profits anybody to gain the whole world? Gain everything you want, but at the end of it, your soul is destroyed. But you had your fun while you was here, right? having fun while you here. We was in this situation. We supposed to been having twin flame journey. I hate I signed up for this crap because my twin flame always sells me out. In these kind of circumstances, he don't never do what's right. And from what I know, he turns into a devil, and he did the most out of the most out of the most. Even what I found out in the ethers, if my ancestors are telling me right, sir, and you see this, you tried to sell me off to the Luciferians, or you tried to sell me off to the dark, basically, for money, fortune, and fame. Then you believe the masses and them telling you, oh, it's you and her, y'all got to go against each other. You a damn lie. You're supposed to be twin. You're supposed to be yin and yang, helping out each other. But you turned against that. There's a huge punishment for that. This whole twin flame journey crap, I'm not doing this no more. It's a joke. Especially if you're a black woman and pick out another man. In these kind of situations where you got money, greed, and everybody want to be homosexual, bisexual, all the sexuals. What's the other sexual? Y'all came with a new word for them. I forgot. Where you just like anything to come up and come out. Well, that's the worst place for a woman like me who basically believe in heterosexuality. And 1 + 1 = 2 people together believe in the word of God and saying, hey, what two people God put together, let no man put asunder. 2, not 2 + 10 more. Not 2 + 5 on the side. Not 2 + your friends you up there screwing on the back end. Not me and him, and then he got 5 or 6 more. See, that's horrible for a person like this kind of place like here is horrible for a person like me. This realm right here, this kind of earth, it's horrible for a person like me. Because I don't believe in that crap. I don't believe in you having sex with anything to come up because you feel like you want to. I believe in discipline. I believe in self-control. I believe in keeping your energy clean. And I do believe when a man and a woman come together, they can produce and become anything they want to and be a powerhouse within themselves and within their own right if they do the right thing towards each other and God in the middle. Not everybody here believes that. And I do not believe in premarital sex. I didn't believe in it before, but damn it, when you sitting right here, you getting raped by everybody, and you sitting right here having everything done to you from a child on, kitty porn on, it's kind of hard to stand by something like that, isn't it? But then when you go back and say, hey, I'm celibate, I'm not going to deal with y'all because I don't want y'all in my energy, and you actually cut them off and tell them no, it's like they get stupid. Thank you, Lord. They get stupefied. Oh my God, she what? She what? Yeah. Excuse my language, ninjas. No. N-O is a real word. Stay out my energy. Stay away from me. Stay out of my children's energy. Stay away from us. Because you are tainted, you are evil, and you are demonic. You need to learn how to... This is the best way I can tell you how to get your energy back clean. And it takes work. It is not easy. But if you want to have your energy clean to manifest for yourself and get everything you need to get done, no matter if you're an alien and or human or whoever you are, do the self-reflection healing work. Self-reflecting healing work. Okay. What you mean by that? Go back in and find out why you are the way you are. Why? Why do you have so much hatred for someone? What did they do to you to make you feel like you're inadequate, that you got to take what they have? I just don't want her to have it. I just don't want him to have it. Okay, well, what is it about you that you don't feel like you're good enough to have whatever it is they have? You can get it. You just have to go about it a different way. What's the problem? You don't feel like you're adequate enough to go do the same thing or have the same thing. And if you don't have the same gifts or the same resources that person has, guess what? You have your own to make your own avenue on this earth. What is the problem? God has given you everything you need on this earth to make it within your own right. Why you got to steal, kill, and destroy to get it? Okay, I understand if you're demonically possessed. Okay. Demons are demons. They're going to be demons. Stop, Jax. Stop. Sorry. Demons are demons. They just going to be that way. They don't have any other choices. They gave their soul over to Satan, the devil. They, hey, that's what they got. They wanted whatever they wanted the quick way, and they got it. But the rest of you, I'm like, why do you feel like you got to do witchcraft and go to a voodoo priest and go to this black magic doctor and do this with? Do you not know when you take other people's gifts or other people's partners or other people's jobs or other people's whatever you take because you want it? Don't you know that you just basically made it hard for your lineage, your children, everything for you to make it? You just made it harder for yourself to make it. Like literally, you did. Because eventually, as I call justice, and I will say this right quick, let me get this out the way. I'm talking justice on every last person who's done me wrong. From anybody I'm living with right now, to the people I've lived with in the past, to my life story, to the people who are not doing their jobs, to the people who are trying to keep us bound and down, to anybody who's doing right. If you deserve dharma, I'm calling justice on that. I'm calling justice on all. Matter of fact, I'm calling out restoration. This is the next thing I'm doing. I'm calling out on restoration on my life. I'm calling out restorations in the heavens to give me restoration for me and my children to get back everything that's been stolen from us and given back to the enemy and given to the enemy to give it back sevenfold. Because it says here, and I'm gonna read it here in a second. I'm going to pull it up right quick so I can get it out the way. I'm reading here in Proverbs where I'm supposed to get back sevenfold what's in my accuser's house. But hold on, because I'm going to read it to you. And I want y'all to start calling this back into you also. Because why? It's yours. They stole it. You want it back, and you want it back plus sevenfold more. You have that right to do that. Let me see here. Where are we? Oh, I'm getting online. I'm calling everything back right now because I'm tired, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm still going back and forth on interviews. Haven't gotten any kind of nothing yet. Yeah. I'm going to start calling out here online everything I need to push out here. I think somebody asked, did you win the lottery? It's coming. Don't worry. That ain't something I'm worried about. Don't get me wrong. It's coming. Oh, where are you? That laughing at my strange whirlwind happened. I will find it in a minute. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. I'm going to find it in a minute. But anyway, I'm serious when I say you need to start calling back everything that they stole from you. And you call it out by prayer, fasting, and at the end of it, you tell them, I want back everything. Here we go. It says here, right here, Psalms, no, actually it's Proverbs 6, verse 31. Here we go. Well, I'm going to start at verse 30. It says here, and this is Proverbs 6, verse 30. It says, people do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his hunger when he's starving. Now 31 you pay attention to. It says, yet if he is caught, he must pay sevenfold, though it costs him all the wealth in his house. I'm calling back everything that was stolen from me, plus sevenfold. Everything that was, I don't care if it cost them everything in their house, in their bank accounts, everything they got. Everybody who's stolen from me, I'm calling it all back plus sevenfold. Return. Restoration, full restoration over what was stolen from me. If it was opportunities that were stolen from me, I'm calling them back now, plus with a higher pay. If it was opportunity, it was not just opportunities, it was the jobs. Let's see, if it was relationships stolen from me because of lies, I'm calling them back plus resurfacing information of why it was happening that way so healing can happen. I'm calling forth healing out of those relationships because I feel like this. If relationships can be severed off of money or off of people lying, because it's all lies, I got to figure out where was the disconnect between me and those people. Where was the disconnection? If I had a connection with a gentleman and me and him were dating, but yet and still he want to believe the lies out of people's mouths without coming to talk to me, I always sing that song. Don't ask my neighbor. Don't be afraid to come talk to me. I'll tell you the truth. Of course, the song said you'll find I love you. But the thing is that I care about everybody in my life well enough. I'm going to take these off right quick. I care about everybody well enough in my life to tell you the truth. I care about everybody well enough in my life to be honest with you. I love everybody well enough in my life to tell. I'm straight no chaser kind of person. I don't, and I'm gonna put my glass back on. I think I'm gonna read something else for you right quick, but in a second. But I mean, I'm straight no chaser. I don't sugarcoat shit. I can't. I can't. It's too many people sugarcoating it too much, and that's why this whole world's starting to stink and be jacked up. I can't be that way. I will be respectful-ish when I talk to you, but I'm still gonna be straightforward to you because you just everybody deserves the truth, and that's even with me. If you got some truth to say it. And if I feel like your truth is not right, I will voice my opinion about your truth. But after that, I will sit back and say, it's your truth and it's my truth, and somewhere in the middle is the real truth. And that's what we got to get to, the middle. Okay? But the thing is, I'm calling back everything that was stolen from me. I'm calling for a full restoration in Jesus' name. Restoration in my finances, restoration in my home situation, restoration in my car, because I was two vehicles these people damaged. They damaged two vehicles of mine that I had paid for, completely paid for. They made me lose countless of jobs with their lies and paying off people to do all kinds of evil things. And honestly, when it comes down to relationships, I'm gonna tell you like this. Do you know Stray Kids, the K-pop group? I do not know K-pop groups, but I know my children do. Well, not my children. No, I don't even think my son do. He don't even listen to K. He don't even like K-pop like that. And my daughter, she's too old for it. But hey. Anyway, and if she does like K-pop, I don't know. That's just between her and her friends online. Okay. But anyway, like I said, let's see, will I see 2027? Absolutely. Absolutely. Will you see 2027, sir? Mr. Philadelphia, will you see it? That's what I want to know. Are you looking forward to 2027, sir? Watch it out there in Philly. I heard it's kind of dangerous. Anyway, so, like I said before, I'm calling for us back for full restoration of everything that's been stolen from me. If there's any government officials on here talking for anybody, even people with the men in black, I don't care. I'm calling for full restoration of what's been stolen from me. That means I need some people coming to talk to me. I need somebody giving me something that's going to help me and my children push forward to the next generation of whatever, or the next levitation of our life, whatever next level we going to. That's what I need the money for, and I need that money back that they stolen, plus restitution. I'm calling for the justice system to go and try these people. And I'm calling forth for braveness in the police departments. Yes, it's a lot of work. If I get my financial situation intact and get the amount what I'm thinking my ancestors told me I should be having, and the justice system let me do it, I will personally compensate you guys for doing your jobs. Handsomely compensate you from around the world. I don't care, because this is a global situation. It's not just Texas or Arkansas or just America. These people have been doing this from all over the globe. Like I said, I wasn't born here in America. That means the people from where I'm originally from, they doing stuff too. I need people that's going to want to do their position. I say this, and this is what Abba told me. I'm supposed to be getting a very, very hefty amount. I pay people up to 7 figures if you do your job. And that's if I get my inheritance back. I pay up to 7 figures for everybody who do their job. Because these people need to be off the street anyway. And I'm not playing. I'm not playing. If the amount of money that's supposed to be coming in my way is the amount of money that God says I'm supposed to have, which is quite a bit, I pay up to 7 figures for everybody who does their job. That means get in there and get down the dirty work and get it done. That's if I get my inheritance that I'm supposed to have back. Because I do believe in justice, I do believe in fairness, and I do believe people doing the right thing. If you're part of the justice system and you went the wrong way, you want to come back and do the right thing, guess what? Do the right thing. You still can get compensated for it. I'm not playing. I'm doing like a Mel Gibson thing from Ransom. That old school money, that old school thing, Ransom. We had all that money in front of the TV screen saying, anybody want to turn these people in? I'm going to pay you this. I get my inheritance back. I'm willing to pay y'all for it because it pays to be good. It pays to do the right thing. In my book, it is. Anyway, I get my inheritance back. I'm paying off everybody I can to help. And it's not going to be something, no chump change. I don't believe in that. If you go out your way, because I've lost too, another reason why I say I'm doing this is because I've lost too many people. These people killed off too many people that loved me, that wanted the best for me, that was doing the right thing for me. These folks killed off too many people that loved me. To try to keep their dirty work under wraps. So, that's also my announcement. I was sitting right here thinking about that. I said, Lord, if anybody do the right thing, if a lawyer do take on this case, if lawyers take on this case and I get what's mine back into my possession, I am willing to pay. Like I said, handsomely. Because it pays to do the right thing. It pays to do your job. In my universe, in my world, it pays to do your job. And you do get bonuses from that. Because it takes extra, what they call it, elbow grease to stand up for what's right in a very crooked, evil world. That's all I'm going to say. I'm calling things to be not as though they are, so I am calling forth for people to actually go in and do their job the right way. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. I gave the scriptures that I'm reading. It's going to be more I'm going to be reading in a minute. I'm hoping that some people come in and do the right thing. Turn in those people. Turn in these bastards that did wrong. The people, the higher ups, y'all know good and well these people don't deserve to do what they're doing to me. I've done nothing to no one. And I would like it if my name is off the blacklist on all y'all watch lists, because I've been on this since I've been, 2 years old. Y'all put me on there. What's a 2-year-old child gonna do to anybody other than try to survive gang, kidnapping, child molestation, rapings, beatings, stuff like that. People don't want to talk about what's going on. And maybe, it was hush hush about what was going on with me because everybody didn't know. But yeah. But anybody who got information, like I said, it may not be the amount of money you wanted, but it's better than you getting nothing and getting in prison. Even if you are in these so-called secret societies and you want to do the right thing, go turn these folks in. You get compensated. If you go to prison, then your kids will get compensated. I'll make sure of it because you did the right thing. And I know I'm talking, but I'm dead serious. I'm a woman of my word. I let my yeses be yeses, and I let my no's be no's. If you do the right thing, you would get handsomely rewarded for it. Okay. But that was my last thing. That's my last objective saying this. I'm hoping that this helps out. I hope that somebody will sit back and listen to what I'm saying. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious about paying people for doing the right thing. And no, I'm not a Harriet Tubman. And no, I'm not trying to save the world. And no, I'm not trying to sit back and make everybody, you know, be good. Everybody has free will to be whatever they're going to be. I'm just asking for people to actually look out for the next person. Because you know what? This could be, I could be your mother, I could be your sister, I could be your auntie, I could be your cousin. It may not be the same color or race as you, but I still could be, your person could be right in my shoes. I could be your grandchild. Because a lot of y'all older now. I could be your grandchild going through this. Because it's a lot of white girls just as much as black girls and the Hispanic girls and Indian girls. Everybody's going through this. It can happen to anybody. If I have royalty inside my DNA, as they say in that song, it can be a royal family that sits back here and do this to another child. Then what? Is it anybody off limits here? When is justice going to kick in and say, okay, enough is enough? But anyway, I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. Y'all have a good day. I hope and pray everything works out for everybody here. And hopefully I get some results some kind of way. Because right now, I can keep reading my Bible and keep studying and keep preaching and teaching. But, sweeties, I need justice for what I've been going through. This has been too much on me and my children. And I'm staying with people who I'm constantly standing in the gap, praying and worshiping and fasting for, because the situation's going on here with witchcraft here. And I'm not saying witchcraft is constantly still going on, because some things has popped off that made a lot of stuff. I guess because since I've been reading these Psalms right here, you know, I've just been going through them, reading them, fasting and praying, asking God to come through and help me. Like this Psalms 35, stuff like that, Psalms 31. Reading all these Psalms because I've been like, Lord, you know, these are my war cry right here. Count on the Father God to come and get me out of this. You know, a lot of stuff has died down. I'm not stopping because things died down don't mean you stop. Only time you stop is when you see the victory. What's it called? It's, I forgot what her name is, but she said it ain't over till God says it's over. It ain't over till God says it's done. You keep fighting till the victory is won. I mean, the Lord had me listen to that song the other day. I think her name is Maureen. Is it Maureen? I think her last, either first or last name is Maureen, I think. I gotta look at that song. I might put it on my Facebook page when I find it. But it's called It Ain't Over Till God Says It's Over. It ain't over till God says it's done. You keep fighting until your victory is won. So you keep fasting, you keep praying, you keep reading, you keep teaching, you keep trying to reach the next person. You keep doing this, but you do this for your own self because of the fact, you know, you may have the devil on the run, but don't mean you got him out the way yet. You can turn around and still attack. You know, so keep going. And I know for the children of God, the 144, I know this is hard, you guys. If you're in here like me, it's hard. It ain't nothing easy about this. It's very, very difficult. For the reptilians, I hope and pray to you guys. Oh, I've been feeling this in my soul. I hope you guys are going to be nice to that young lady. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetie. Okay, she is. And I heard be nice to her baby too. her babies. Don't be mean to those babies. Those I heard hybrids. Don't be mean to those hybrid kids. Don't do that. Don't have a repeat of what mixed children in you regular humanity go through. Don't do that to them. Be loving, be respectful, teach them like you teach everybody else. If they have efficiencies, help guide them through it. Y'all as a nation, as a race, can be able to do that. But moving forward, what else do I have here? Luciferians. Yeah. Brain fog's been clearing up, you guys. Brain fog's been clearing up. Uh, Anunnakis. Hey family, how you doing? Um, Grays and my Umis. I hope y'all know y'all still brothers and sisters and cousins, and I hope y'all can come to grips with each other. You're welcome. By the way, that's to y'all leader. You're welcome. Uh, let's see. Draconians, try to be good some kind of way. If y'all don't know how to, Andromedans, hi family. Hopefully, after this whole song and dance is done, I'll be able to come back to Andromeda. After this life is done, after this sad show is done, I can't wait to go back and see my blue planet. Lorians and everybody else. Hey y'all. Anyway, I hope and pray that you guys have a good day. If y'all didn't get everything, don't worry. It's not meant for you. Take what is meant for you. Leave the rest of it alone. You don't have to worry about more than what you need to worry about. Just remember what you got to remember. And for everybody who thought they was my family and friends, y'all don't know me. You don't know me. You only knew who you saw, and I kept my mouth shut. I observed for 40 plus years until God woke me up. Till the Most High God woke me up and said, hey, it's time to get up. Time to get to work. So yeah. You don't know me, I really don't care to know any of y'all because I've seen the evil side of y'all and I'm like, I can do without it. Y'all need to go clear up y'all energy. You have to get y'all soul together because when you willing to throw somebody under the bus that's been nothing but nice and good to you your whole life just to get their money and get whatever they got and get this and get that and get without actually having a consciousness about you, you're not the kind of people I want in my life, no matter who you are. I don't care if you're rich, famous, on TV, everybody love you. I don't love you. I think you're a piece of shit. Let's being honest with you. Because when you can sit back and throw somebody else's life on the bus but you can make it, that shows me that you're not worthy of being in your position. I don't give a damn who you are. You could be a celebrity with A+ status, or you can be a man on the street corner trying to make a buck. When you got to throw somebody else on the bus or take somebody else's life or take somebody else's anything just for you to have it more, you're a piece of shit. And yeah, I said it. And you don't deserve whatever class you have none in my eyes. And that's just the way it is. When you can do stuff the right way, fairness, and get it the right way, then you'll have my respect and other people that's like me respect. But until then, you didn't get it that way. You didn't get it fair and square. Not in my eyes, you didn't. But I mean, hey, I'm just one little itty bitty minuscule person. I'm not that, you know, not that important. Not that important. Anyway, I'm off of here. Y'all have a good day.